All right, good morning, everybody. It's day 29. Thanks for being here. And we're going to go ahead and get started with a little bit of core wake up. We have mostly an upper body day today. Well, it is an upper body day and core. We are going to throw in a little bit of burpees just to keep things heightened. So I have a set of 15s and a set of 20s that I'm going to be using, and then we'll go from there. So go ahead and lie on your mat and bend your knees so your feet are flat on the ground. And then generally you're going to have a natural low back arch that you'll feel up from the floor. And I want you to just tilt that your pelvis back. So you're going to pull your belly button toward the ground, pushing your low back into the ground. And you're going to kind of hold it there. So we want to just try our best to find those deep interior muscles of the core. So when you do a pelvic tuck and you're pushing your low back into the ground, you want to try to keep your glutes relaxed and just focus on that contraction in the abdomen. So go ahead and inhale and let your low back come off the ground. We're just going to do 3 more like that. So exhale, pull the low back into the ground and try to flex across your abdomen. You can even check in, see if you can feel those flexions. Tighten, 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 and then inhale and release. Exhale, tuck. Push your low back into the ground. Scooping the belly. Try to feel like you're trying to scoop it with that flexion of the core. Keep your butt relaxed. Inhale, release. Last one. Exhale. Push your low back into the ground. Tilting the pelvis. Hugging that belly button down toward the ground, toward your spinal column. Tight, tight, tight. Keep everything flexed. And relax. Okay, extend your right leg long. Have your foot kind of float off the ground and hug your left knee into the chest. Now we want to kind of try to keep that low back pushing toward the ground. Switch your legs. So you have that pelvic tuck, or adding in a little bit of movement. Switch again and switch. Hug your right knee and your left. So a little bit of stretch and a little bit of core contraction. Little double whammy here. One more each side. Perfect. All right, and then go ahead and push your feet back onto the ground. We're going to slide our hips up into a glute bridge and then get a little bit of arm movement. So hands will start down by your toes or by your feet. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up overhead and reach. Get a nice big stretch. Keep your hips pushing high into the air. And then exhale and slide your arms down along the ground like you're doing a snow angel. We're going to go like that again. So inhale, bring your arms back behind. Exhale, slide down and around. 2 more. Inhale up, reach, 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 and then push your hands out as wide as they'll go. So they slide down and around. Inhale, bring them up, and exhale, slide down and around. Okay, we're going to flip over onto our hands and knees, and we're going to do a little single leg knee tuck. So before we do that, turn your fingertips so that they point at your knees. We're going to stretch our forearms just a teeny bit. So fingertips are pointed at the knees. Your forearms are pointed away from you toward the front of the mat, and just gently lean back so you get a little forearm stretch there. Grip a lot of weights in everything that we do. We got to give those forearms some love back. Okay, and then switch your hands back around. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. Point your first finger straight ahead so you have kind of a starfish hand, and then grip into your middle knuckle. Extend your right leg back. Flex deep through the back. So slide shoulder blades down. Flex deep into the core, and then exhale, tuck that right knee in. Extend, tuck. Just 5 here. Just like we did on the ground, we want to try to pull that belly back and flatten the low back. Okay, other side. Hit it back. Exhale, tuck. Grip into those hands. Slide the shoulder blades down. Your elbows point back toward your thighs. 1 more. All right, curl your toes under, push your hips up and back, and we're going to pedal through the feet for a little downward facing dog. All right, so what we're going to do today is an AMRAP, so it's as many rounds as possible. So we'll try and see how many rounds we can get within 20 minutes. of our mostly upper body set. Then we are throwing in those burpees like I mentioned. All right, so I'll run us through everything. You can hold a plank or hit a bird dog while I'm talking everything through, and then we'll get started. So we're going to hit 10 reps of everything and just get as many rounds as we can, like I said, in those 20 minutes. For a clean and press, I'm going to hit my 20 pounds. You kind of hinge forward just a little bit, and you start with an upright row. So you want your weights to start really close to the body and the elbows coming wide. But there is a little momentum that you gather. So you kind of drop, hinge just a teeny bit down, and then you're going to clean those elbows up, and then you press overhead. So at the press, you want to make sure that your stack is still there. That stance, heels, hips, shoulders, and then hands. If you don't press overhead, you're just going to stay in your upright row. All right, then we're going to hit our overhead tricep extension. So I'm just going to go to one weight, elbows straight ahead, squeeze in towards your face. You're going to drop and press. If it's better for you to hinge over and hit a tricep kickback, then that's totally fine. So you'll push your arms straight back, and then the hand will drop right underneath the elbow, back and forth. From there, we're going to do back taps. Okay, hinging forward slightly. Weights start at your side, at your thigh, and you reach straight arms back behind. So you're in control of your swing, and we're trying to get again into those triceps, and then pinch between your shoulder blades in the back. Then we're going to hit our burpees. So there's a few different ways you can do a burpee. What I would like to see is that your chest gets all the way to the ground, because when you have to push up from that ground, you get a lot more work into the muscles behind your armpits and into the triceps. So you plant your hands, you can step or jump, so one leg at a time or both, and then you should drop all the way down so your chest touches the ground. Push up from there. If you need to, and I will after a couple, you can push up off your knees, you jump back in and jump up. You're welcome to do a walk back, come up, or just a squat thrust where you do not push up at all. You can also just hinge and reach, hinge and reach. All right, anything that kind of works for you within that to get your heart rate up. And there we have it. We're going to hit it up for 20 minutes. All right, starting. Oh, I did all the weighted stuff. We are starting with a side dip. I'm sorry. So we're going to go get those obliques too. Your side dip, you'll be in a side plank, and you're going to hit up, drop, and a push, drop, and a push. If you need to, you can keep your hip on the ground and instead pull your leg and arm in. So the goal is for your obliques, and as long as you're getting into those obliques, then that's all that matters. Okay, so that's where we're going to start on the ground. Ready, set, and go. Hit up your side plank, drop your hip, and lift. 2, try for some full range. 4, 5, belly button pulls back toward the spine. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, roll to the other side. Hit that other oblique. 2, 4. Try to stack your shoulders. Hips go straight up and down. 9 and 10. Okay, now we get our clean and press or that upright row. Okay, you don't have to be very heavy here. Just build into the move. Kind of hinge forward. Elbows come wide. Press up overhead. So try to find some energy from that little push from the legs. Lots of core and lots of back. 4, 5. Starting with that pull from the back. Keep that belly strong. 8, 9, 10. All right. Moving on to triceps. So remember, you get to take as long as you need between. Keep your form solid. Elbows squeeze tight. I'm going to go with a little split stance here. Neck stays out of it. Belly nice and strong. 5, 7, 8. Feel the triceps work. Try to keep your upper body still. 10. Okay. Then we have our back taps. Hinge forward just a teeny bit. Belly strong. That's it. So you're in control of that swing. The further forward that you lean, then the more work it takes to pull those arms back, obviously. 9 and 10. All right. 10 burpees. Ready, set, and go. I'm not really going to focus on my speed. I want to get my form, making sure I'm not worming to the top. So I've already hit my knees. I'm just at 5. Triceps are already tired, I guess. 6. Core hold strong. Last one. Perfect. All right. One round. We have 16 and a half minutes left. Okay. Side plank. Drop those hips. Push them up. If you need to hold a side plank and not do the dip, that's fine too. 7, 8. Try to get that top hip in line with the top shoulder. Other side. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Clean and press. Make sure you have that strong core, strong back. Here we go. Work with your breath. Curl, clean, and press. Focus the core first, then get the rest of the press. 7, 8, 9. Come on, one more. 10. I can tell I haven't done those in a while. Okay. Back to your tricep extension. If you use that split stance, we're going to go other leg forward this time. Full arms, full straight arms at the top. Keep your neck out of it. 9, 10. All right. Hit up your back taps. Hinge forward just a little. Elbows are mostly straight. Back is super flat. Try to pull your shoulder blades together. Push your butt back. And that'll help you get that hip hinge without putting pressure on your low back. Hold your core strong. 9, 10. All right. Get those burpees. Hug your elbows in tight. So whether you're doing your push-up or not, dropping onto that chest, squeezing elbows in. That's where you get your back and the triceps. 2 more. Whew. 10. Good work. 12:50 to go. All right, take it back down. Side plank, hip dips. Drop and press. Focus on what you're using. Don't just get lost in counting your number. 9, 10. In fact, sometimes it's good if you're really feeling in it. You get that grab in the right spot. Grab a couple extra bonus reps. It's not just all in the number. It's getting the work where you want it. Setting in, finding that move, the range, the contraction. 3, 2, 1. All right. I'm going to switch to my 15s. Did not think I was going to need to do that, but that's okay. Here we go. Clean and press. Remember, you want your weights to clean right next to the body. 4. Back needs to stay flat. 7, 8, 9. Roll them up. Catch, press, then flip, and roll them back down. Whew. Those are tougher on a dumbbell to split than a bar. Okay. Overhead tricep extensions. Find your stance. Core strong. Elbows squeezed tight. 6, 7. Can you get that core any tighter? 9, 10. Back taps. Hinge it forward. Back is flat. Here we go. 8, 9, 10. All right. Bring on those burpees. One. Make sure as you push up, you're not worming the back. So the hips come up with shoulders at the same time. 8, 9, 10. Whew. 8:54. That's what we got left. Side planks. Open the chest, stack the hips, set up your positioning first. 3, 7, feel the bottom side pushing you up. 10. Other way. Drop, push. 8, 9, 10. All right. Clean and press. Sticking with my 15s. They were tough enough last time. Okie doke. Here we go. Flip, press. 4. 7. 8. 9. 10. Golly, it's that left side. Okay, triceps are next. I'm getting a little slower. Hopefully, you're flying by without me. Overhead tricep extensions. Here we go. 2. Keep checking in with that neck. Try to keep that body from swaying back and forth. Get all the way overhead at the top. Full extension. 9, 10. Whew. Back taps. Butt back. Back flat. If your weights feel light, lean forward more. They feel heavy, stand a little taller. 2 more. Perfect. Okay, have our burpees. Halfway, at least for me. Oh my goodness. 2 more. Woo. Hopefully, you're still getting that chest to the ground if that's what you wanted. All right, that was 4 sets. We have 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. I know we can hit at least 1 more. All right, side planks. You got it. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, other side. 1, 8, 9, 10. 1 just for fun. Whew. Okay. Clean and press. Here we go. Hinge a teeny bit. Row up. Press. 2, 3. My main focus right now, as I'm tired, fatigued, is core. So my hips don't push forward. So I'm going to hurt my low back and neck. I'm not here for a ripped, huge built neck. 3 to go. So I'm going to find my back, core, shoulders. Got to keep the chest up. Pinch between the shoulder blades. Well done. I don't know how people do 200 pounds. Good for them. All right, we have our triceps, kickbacks, or overhead. 1, 2, 3, 6. Grab that core. 8 again. Nothing in your neck. 1 extra. Perfect. Back taps. Roll those shoulders back and down. Push the chest forward. Here we go. Eight, 9, 10. I'm hitting my little 1 extra this round. Probably not on the burpees. We'll see though. 1.5 minutes to go. Plenty of time. Stay focused. Don't just barely make it through. You need to take a break. Take a break, then come back in. Here's 10. Sure, why not? 1 bonus. Whew. All right. See how far we get into a 6th set. Hang solid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. Roll it over. Keep pushing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your range. Don't rush it. 8, 9, 10. There was our timer. Woo! 5 full sets and a couple side planks. Fantastic work, everybody. Okay, let's stretch. Start from facing the mat. Knees are wide, big toes together. Hinge those hips back, and then reach your arms way out in front. And then elbows curl under toward your mat, and the inner arm, your elbow pit, points up toward the sky. Rest your head on your mat. Take a deep inhale and then hold it just 1 split second. And then let it go. 1 more. And let it go. All right, you can return to however your breathing is. Naturally put your hands together like you're clapping, and then put your thumbs behind your neck, the base of your neck. Once you get your thumbs behind your neck, inch your elbows forward just a little more, and then push into those elbows. You should feel your triceps stretching. Keep reaching your thumbs lower down your spine, and then release from there. Okay, come up to your hands and knees. We're going to hit a thread the needle. Plant your right hand on the ground. Inhale. Bring your left arm up. Twist nice and high. And then exhale, thread that left arm under so that the outside of your shoulder is on the ground. Pushing that outer edge of the shoulder into the floor. Good work. Push back up. Other side. Right arm reaches up. And then thread it under. Pushing the outer edge of that right arm into the ground. And then pushing up. All right, let's go into our low yogi squat. Drive those heels down to the ground, elbows inside the knees. Put a little pressure on those knees. See if you can stay all the way on your heels. If you're still high, don't worry about it. You may be up here, but hopefully you're getting lower as the weeks progress. Press into the hands and the elbows press into the knees. Okay, and then go ahead and easy stand up, keeping your head low. So you're basically in a forward fold. And then grab your hands behind your back and let your hands, your arms fall overhead. So they're trying to pull over toward the front and then easy come all the way up. All right, fantastic. Tomorrow's day 30. That'll be our halfway point for spring. I'm looking forward to it.